Hey folks, Bob here, Bob's Classic Cars and Parts. Okay, so look what we have here. You guys may recognize this car. This is the second front engine dragster that I bought. I sold the first one, a year or so ago. And reluctantly, I didn't want to, but a buddy of mine wanted it. And I kind of owed him a favor, so got a chance to get this second one. And this one, we know a little bit of history on. The first one we didn't. But this one we do. I'm going to screenshot you a paper that the guy I bought it from gave me. He got this information from the guy that he bought it from. The guy I bought it from is a picker, travels the country and digs through people's junk in barns and basements and makes them an offer on stuff. So you'll see on that piece of paper, but I'm going to read it to you. Let me step up in here and get out of the sun. I'll let you get a look at the car too. It says it's a Jim Davis Systematic SEMA, S-E-M-A Systematic chassis, and it did have a chassis number right here. You can see SEMA, and it looks like it says 50 and 19. Yeah, that's 55, and then 19. Okay, so that jives with the paperwork, because it's got Jim Davis number 19, chassis number 55. It says it was built in the winter of 69 and 70 at a West Texas shop before moving the car out to California in 73. The car was built for a gentleman whose last name was Hill. I guess he was the driver. It originally ran an early Hemi, probably a 354 or 392, up through 73. Then it says it was rebarbed, whatever that means, in 74 in a shop in Florida off of Galley Drive. I don't have a city. And at that time, they put a big block Chevy with a blower on it. And then it ended up in, it went to California. Then it came to Florida. Okay, then after the Chevy motor, with supercharged Chevy motors put in, it ended up at Lassiter Mountain Dragway, which was its home track until it was retired in the 80s, and that track's in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, from what I understand, it's a funny little story. That track, when you crossed the finish line, there wasn't much shutdown. Probably was plenty for a stocker, but when you get into these fuel dragsters and stuff, it wasn't enough shutdown, so they had to cross the street and go across a field. So there was a sheriff, and when they raced at night, there was a sheriff, I guess in the daytime too, he would block traffic if he saw a headlight. I guess they had the cars mount a headlight. If you guys know anybody from Lassiter Mountain Dragway, you can confirm that, but that's the story I got. The headlight came on, the sheriff would see the car coming down the track, he would stop traffic. I guess he had a deputy to help him on the other side. So that was mounted right there where the battery tray was. This is the body for it, right here. It mounts up in here like so. And there's one bit of damage I've noticed is right there. It looks like somebody hammered that for clearance. I'm betting that's when the Chevy motor was put in. Maybe for starter clearance, I just don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't. But I would think if it would had to have been, because they designed the car for early Hemi. Everything, you can see that as I move the wheel here, you can watch the front tires up there move. And it's got a 9-inch Ford. I have no idea what gear's in it. Looks like the back of it's been reinforced. In case it blows up, it won't contaminate your crotch. That's never good. I'm guessing this is a mount for some switches. Looks like it. Up here some more switches. Shifter, I was told it was run with an early Chrysler, I think, Power Flight 2-speed. Don't know. As you can see, it's got drum brakes on it. It came with a wheelie bar. I'm willing to bet that was added later. And there's a light here. They make you run, a lot of tracks make you run a little light in the back. So they can see you going down the track. I'm 6'4", I can't get in the car. I just can't. It's built for a smaller driver. and the fuel, gas pedal. There's a brake pedal with the master. Feels like there's a little bit of damage right there for something also. I'm not sure what that is, but that's the same thing. Yeah, that's the same damage. I'm sorry, that's the same damage. So that's going to need to be cut out and replaced, depending on what engine you run. Now, I have seen these cars run with inline sixes. I've seen that Pontiac overhead cam 6, Chevy, Ford inline sixes, all the way up to 426 Hemis. I mean, you can put about anything you want in them. Here's the front of the car. Yes, the chassis guys will know what they're dealing with here and if it's been updated or this is original. It's pretty cool though, it's pretty vintage. I noticed it's got the, I don't know what you call that, like a arrow wind deflector. This wheel over here does not have that. It's like a bicycle, motorcycle style wheel. Now, included in the deal is a, like I said, the wheelie bar, three bar wheelie bar, a fuel cell, engine mount for the big block Chevy. There's a fuel cell mount right there, and an old wore out parachute, and the trailer going with it. And if you buy it as a package, you get the you get this deal here. It's the torsion bar hitch load leveling deal, which you probably won't need if you got a halfway decent truck, and the right hitch. Spare tire, of course, goes. That seat was in the trailer when I bought it. It's like it came out of an old van or something. I guess that's just something they use to sit in, whatever. I bought these separately, by the way. I bought the car first, then I found a trailer to put it in. And I bought them both out of North Carolina, and I'm in North Carolina. Now, it's got the swing out door on the trailer. It's a 20-foot long, and it's 7.5 feet between the walls. So you got to count for the wheel wells too, which look to be about, I don't know, 6 inches. So probably a little less than 7 between the wheel wells. It's got this E-Track system. I did not install that. It was only when I got it. There is a little bit of water damage to this door, so it's a little tough to close. You got to get a screwdriver, just kind of pry up on it. So this probably needs to be dealt with. The roof doesn't appear to be leaking. That's been there for ages. It's got this little vent here, a mosquito trap. So I mean, it's a bargain. I have a clear title for the trailer in my name. Of course, the race car, there's no title for it. It's just this piece of paper. So, I don't know, guys. It's available for sale. I'm asking $8,500 for the package. The trailer is perfect for this car. It really is. It's just the right length. It's got the arrow. Let me walk you outside and show you. It's got the arrow front end on it. A lot of trailers nowadays are V-nose. This one's got this slope down nose. And somebody put an electric winch on it, but it's not completely wired up. So I don't know what's going on there. That needs to be finished. I'm on an uneven slope, so I had to put the ramps on my Dakota. This Dakota will haul it. It's not heavy. Of course, I don't have an engine in it. It's got good tires. Let's see what these are. These are 5 lug. And there's a spare in here that's good. Matching spare. I think the spare is brand new, I believe. Yeah, it's a brand new tire. That goes with it. $8,500 gets all this. The little pool needles that you put on there, that goes with it. Here's a little tray that they keep the E-Track pieces in. These are amazing. They work very well. It's all along the walls if you want to haul some cargo when you're not using the car. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. And we'll walk you down this side. Other than the water damage on this is making this door a little tough to close. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me get this piece of paper out of the way. It's got this little hook right here. So when you go to close this door, it hits right there. So you take a screwdriver and just kind of wedge it up and it closes. So there you go, guys. I'm in Youngsville, North Carolina, just north of Raleigh. Pretty firm on the price because this vintage trailer is not as vintage as the car, but they'll know who you are when you pull into the car show or the Cackle Fest. An early Hemi would be cool. I have a Mopar wedge motor with the cross ram set up. I thought about doing that. I got a buddy of mine's got a Pontiac inline 6 overhead cam. Thought that'd be cool. I don't know, just a number of variety of engines. The big box Chevy thing kind of happened in the late 70s and really got big in the 80s. By that time, these cars were obsolete. So I don't think a big box Chevy is appropriate for it, but that's up to you if you decide to buy it. But if you have any questions, give me a call. It does have lights. You can see the switch over there. So, okay. So please give me the thumbs up. If you have any interest, let me know. Pretty cool old piece here. It's, like I said, it's supposed to be a Jim Davis car and had a little bit of history where it was raced at and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button. And just don't play any games. I like cash and real busy guy. I just ain't got time for a lot of crap. So I'm just sorry. Hate to be that way, but I just really don't. Please look at some of the older videos. There's videos on the channel where I bought this car. I've had it, gosh, I guess 6 months. I'm not going to get to it anytime soon. And I will get to it. I like the car. I hate I sold the first one. I got a place to store this one, so I'm not real big hurry to sell it. But for 85, I'll let it go. So watch some of the older videos. There's some videos of this car. There's some videos of the first one I bought. Even when we were loading it up. So it's pretty entertaining. Just a bunch of knuckleheads out here. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. Bob out.